Hello everybody, it's Pavo and welcome back to ZooCrafting. So what we're going to do today, apart from finishing off the lion exhibit and adding the lions back in, is I'm just going to give you a very quick tour of the zoo to show you the work that I've been doing, because I've been doing a lot of it very recently. And we also have some new additions to the zebra exhibit, and I'm going to start off this video by asking you to leave names for these new animals. So I'm just gonna eat something very quickly. Some scrambled egg that are actually made out of pelican eggs, not pelicans. Made out of pelican eggs. Yeah, so you'll see that we have this new creature in with the zebras, and these are actually quagga, and they were given to us by Ben, and they are happily living in with the zebras. So they all need names. I think I've got 4 of them. Yeah, I have 4 of them. And I also have a single lonely Gemsbok that Alex gave. And he needs a name too, but there's so many different animals in here. So I was thinking of moving this Gemsbok elsewhere, well, when we get more of them. But yeah, he was given to us by Alex. And we just have tons and tons of these quagga. They look adorable. They don't look as zebra-like as I hoped they would. It's like, I might have to edit the texture slightly, because they don't look how quaggas should, I don't think. But we'll leave that now, and I'm going to show you what I've been working on. So yes, you'll see that more of this exhibit has been complete. I don't remember much of what I did last time, but I have changed the ground over here. This is now hardened dirt, and this is some sort of silty stone. I think it's no, it's siltstone. Yeah, I was going to say it's carbonate block, so I couldn't check, but that's not true at all. I also have this. I think this is silty dirt, which looks pretty cool. It's turned out pretty well in the exhibit. And I also have this grave, Alex's grave, that I'm just going to take out the exhibit for the moment. I will put it elsewhere in my zoo, in the little memory garden that I'll be building shortly, per Alex's request. We also have a chocobo in here, which I'm going to get rid of. I'm not quite sure where that chocobo came from, but I'm going to need to get rid of it before I add the lions in. And the little den back here, I've lit with torches. Ben gave me this Yutsu light gel thingy that he put on the ceiling, which was pretty cool. It basically acts as another light source. So if I get rid of these torches, like so, you can see that it still lights up. But I'm going to keep these torches because some spiders spawn in here, because it's obviously not bright enough. But yeah, so what we've got left to finish is I'm going to line the exhibit with this glass pane, the screen pane, and then I'm going to top it with the Carpenter's blocks, wedgie slope things. This one here, yeah, wedge slope. I knew I was correct. And then we can go and add in the lions, and we have 2 male lions. We don't have any female ones yet, and they also need names. So yes, that's what I want you to do. I need names for the quagga, names for the Gemsbok at the back there, and names for the lions. And I will pick the best ones to name the animals. So I think what we're going to start off with is just quickly placing down these glass panes, and we should actually be okay, because I have different glasses. I have glass blocks in here, so I can make more glass panes if necessary. That's what I'm trying to say. But we'll just place these down, and it does look a bit weird on the corners because of the weird like diagonal shape that it does. Well, the diagonal shape that I have here, this does not match that shape. I've also moved the little photo cutout board over here because this is the lion exhibit, so it does fit over here a lot better. And I need to get a crafting table. I don't have one, but I'm sure there's one over here. And I can just craft these glass blocks into glass panes and chisel them into the screen pane. So I'm very quickly going to make some of these. I don't think I need that many. I'm going to take 32 and then that should be enough. Yeah, some screen panes, and we'll head back. And this screen pane is to stop the lions from escaping, because you don't want them escaping through the gaps in the fence, because that would definitely be a bad idea and bad park planning, to have wild lions roaming the zoo. Though there was a point earlier that we were going to have zebras roaming the zoo, because I had so many zebras, but Ben said he was going to take some off my hand. And did I really do that? Did I really run out of glass panes? I only need one more. Look at that. Look how annoying that is. Ugh. Okay. So I'm just going to eat some more of these eggs. They do fill me up, but they don't regain the saturation for long. So I'll have to keep eating. I think what I'm going to do is... Oh, my axe needs to be repaired. I might have to... Oh, everything needs to be repaired. I might have to put it in the dishwasher shortly. But I'm going to get my Silk Touch pickaxe. And I'm just going to... Oh, I can't take that, can I? I was going to take it and move it around the other side, but I think we might just have to craft a few more panes, which is a shame, but I guess we'll use them in another exhibit in the future. I just don't want to craft something if I don't have a use for it, because then it just ends up sitting in my chests. But I guess we'll have to, so I'll make 60 more of these panes, and I also need to... No, I don't. I've got enough of these wedge slopes, so I'm going to put those down very quickly. Though, I don't have any spruce wood, I don't think. I just have tons of this mahogany wood, and that was from chopping down all the trees on the side of this hill, which I will show you in just a second. So I need to hold down shift and scroll my wheel, and it will turn it into this prism slope. And this prism slope is the one that I need to cover the whole of this exhibit. And I was holding down shift there, which I shouldn't have done. Oops. And I remember, oh, ages ago, when we were doing the mammoth exhibit, I spent forever placing down these, this shaped slopes and hitting it with the carpenter's hammer, and it took forever, and I didn't realise that you could just turn them into prism slopes and just place them down like this, and that it would work out automatically. So I do feel quite silly for not realising that, but this is a lot faster than before. Just, yeah, at the diagonals, it's a bit of a weird shape, but can't really do anything about that unless I make something with DaVincing. But the problem with DaVincing is that when you go a certain number of blocks away, I think it's, I was going to say, about this distance away from the Ice Age sign, you can't see it. It's only when you get nearby that it like loads in. And that's just a feature of the DaVincing mod that I don't think is intentional. But it just happens. So just do this, like so, and I'll grab the rest of them. I have emptied all my backpacks as well, I don't know if you can tell, but they were very full. And just carry this on around here. And yeah, so we will need to go out and find a few more lions. Hopefully we will stumble across a few more. Because in a pride, which is a group of lions, they tend to be of groups between 11 and 15. And with only 2 in this exhibit, it's going to be a very small pride. But yeah, I think that's okay. I still have to add the little pathway for them to climb onto the little wall at the back, and if they were real lions, they would be able to jump from this path here over the fence, but they're not real lions. But hopefully they will like this exhibit, because I think it's really turned out quite well, especially changing the little bottom bit at the bottom there to different textured dirts and stones. It really turned out well. And I'm just going to get rid of that chocobo out the exhibit using one of these fiery nets. So because I don't want this one to get eaten. Well, I don't want it to get eaten, full stop, not just that one. But how do I get out now? That's the question. I've made it so that the lions can't escape, and I've also made it so that I can't escape. I guess I'll have to add like a little door that comes out in the cave or something. I might just break this wall here. That's probably going to be the best idea. Oh, do you see that? That was so cheaty, wasn't it? I turned it into a half slab and then turned it back into a full slab while I was in it, and you sort of get stuck in it. That was so clever. I feel a genius. Okay, so yeah, we've done that, and I'm gonna head back and get the lions, but I'm just gonna take a quick detour. I think we'll head off this way, just around the side here, because I want to show you what I've been working on around the back. So this area just out here is going to be the swampy area. That's going to have the crocodiles in it, and I did say it was going to have the Komodo dragons in it, but someone said that this was not the correct biome for the Komodo dragons to live in, and that they'd be better off elsewhere. But if we only have crocodiles over here, it's going to be a very dull area, so I'm just going to put the Komodo dragons in. I will say that they aren't from this area, but I can't really think where else they'd fit in the zoo. Well, at the moment anyway. So I am going to put crocodiles and Komodo dragons over here. I can't think of anything else that would fit apart from snakes. But if you got any ideas, please let me know. We're just going to head down this way because this is what I've been doing. It took forever. I chopped down a load of trees, like a load of them. And I also spent ages raising up all the dirt to this level, and that was insane. You don't know how much dirt I got through. I have one of those multi-page chests back at my house, which is like 2 pages were full of dirt, and I now only have half a page full of dirt because I used so much over here. But this is this nice open expanse of land which I was going to build the memory garden in. I'm going to have to find a way to lower the level of the swamp area like down to here, maybe adding some stairs, or maybe if I just have like a tiered memory garden, so it's like a bit higher up here and then it goes down to another layer and then down to another layer. I think that's probably the best idea. I didn't think of that until just now, but that's cool. The way to get back up is via the vines, though that will be changed because I don't want anybody doing that when they visit the park. But yeah, so I have spent ages cutting down these trees, and I tried tidying up this bit of cliffside as well. I don't know whether I'm going to have to remove it. I'm definitely not removing that bit of mountain there because that will take forever. I've still got quite a bit of the forest to chop down as well, and I don't know if I'm going to make that flat as well, but like building the zoo so close to a mahogany forest and then completely destroying it, I do feel bad. But that's what you got to do if you want to build a zoo. I've also extended the little bird dome area. I've laid out a little plan for a third dome, and I'm just going to show you that very quickly. There is now a staircase back here that leads up here, and you can now come out of the back of the woodland forest dome into, well, you can come up the path and you will end up in the woodland forest zone. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, then there's this dome here. I'm not quite sure what birds are going to go in there yet, but it's basically going to be a copy of the woodland forest dome. We do have a few birds that we haven't put in either of the aviaries. Like, well, no, we've got the lyrebird, haven't we? I'm trying to think. There are a few that we haven't got in here. Like the roadrunners and the vultures, so I guess this will be a desert dome. Probably the best idea. Yeah, a desert dome. We can have the vultures and we can have the... What did I just say? Oh, the vultures and the roadrunners, yes. My memory is so bad. Yeah, so we have that staircase up here and that will go into this dome. Then we'll have another path that comes out here and heads off up there. Oh look, it's the Wandering Salesman. How are you doing? And then there's also going to be a path that just comes down here and down this staircase, and then this staircase just leads down to the aquarium and this area over here, which is the penguins. Why is this not loaded in? I think I'm lagging. Yeah, there we are. We have the penguins. We have, well, we should have 5 of them. I can't see. I can see 3 over there. I think there's 1 over there. Oh, and flipper. I don't know, I think we're missing one again. I might be just remembering wrong. But we have this area, and it is gradually being covered in this block, which has been my plan since the beginning, to cover it all in this nice ore. And we have a bit of that cooking away in this yeah, I need to add some more fuel. But that is what I'm gradually going to cover the whole of the aquatic area in, because it's sort of like a stone with a greenish tinge, and I think it suits it very well. I also went around adding in a few more trees and the torches, but enough with that, and I will just head home now, and I will grab the lions to put in the lion enclosure, and then we'll be working on a new exhibit. Actually, what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to forget, I made these glass panes and I forgot to add that back in. Oh, I've got little Chocobo as well. I'm sorry, Chocobo, I completely forgot. I'm going to add that pane there as well, because I completely forgot about that as well. I'm getting distracted. I want to show you all the things that I built, and I completely forgot about that. So we will head upstairs, and it turns out there's not just one gecko in my house. There are 2 or 3. I've seen 2 in the basement, and I have seen, yeah, this one up here. So I'm beginning to think that there are 3 loose around my house. And there's also a peafowl that seems to have wandered in. And I didn't let him in here, so I think I'm going to just grab him to take outside. But I also need to grab a couple more safari nets so I can grab the lions. They're up here. And I think I have a few more animals that I haven't shown you yet. We'll go this way, because this is how you get into the little enclosures. And I'll grab the lions. I have a snake. I'm not sure what snake it is, but it was given to me by Alex, and he named it Pavalicious. I have those dinosaurs, and I can't remember the name, but Ben did tell me what they were called. I have that written down on a bit of paper, but it's not nearby at the moment. And then I found that I had another panda bear in a safari net in my backpack, so we have another one. And I've moved a cassowary here, and those cloud penguins I've let loose in here. I give them names so they don't despawn, but they're so cute. They're so cute and derpy. I love them. So I guess we'll be making like an exhibit for those. Like in that little tunnel at the back of the penguin exhibit, I think it'd be cool to have like a look into other penguin exhibits that has all the Rancraft penguins in. So that would be cool. But yes, actually I'm just going to quickly check to see if I've got any spruce wood, because if we do, we can finish off the lion exhibit once and for all today. Yeah, yes we do. We don't have enough though. Do we have any logs? Doesn't seem to be. Doesn't seem that we do. So I'll put some of these things away. Oops. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Yeah, and I'm gonna grab some bone meal, or some bones to make bone meal, and some saplings as well. Oh, my axe is gonna break. I'm looking in the wrong chest, honestly. Honestly. Okay, and we'll just turn these in. We'll turn these into bone meal, and we'll head upstairs, or head outside, because we can't grow trees inside. So we'll head out here, and I'm gonna try and do it away from my house. And Mr. Mole? Oh, okay. I have moles sticking into my house now, that's interesting. And I'll plant this here. Oh my gosh, that took a lot of bone meal. Please don't break my axe. And we'll turn this into planks, and I think we might have to do it again. Yeah, please don't break my axe. There we are. I hope that's enough. So we've got 64 and 8-bit. And yeah, I am thinking of changing this green coloured wood into something else, like maybe acacia wood, because it's the nice bright orange colour. because the green does not really suit the savanna biome very well. But let's just color this in. Actually, I'm going to climb on top of it to make my life a lot easier. And we'll just go around like we've done before. I fill this in. And then I'll put the lines in. Oh, something else that I haven't shown you. I added in a new zookeeper as well. We now have Zookeeper Audrey over in the mammoth exhibit. But I'll show you her some other time. Let's grab these. Please say we have enough. I think we might. Oh my gosh, we had one left. How lucky were we? Okay, so now I'm going to place the lines in, and I hope they enjoy their new exhibit. It seems to be built so that the lines can't escape out of it, but I might be wrong. I'm just double checking to make sure everything's fine. I think that's okay. Ben did tell me that the MoCreatures cats sometimes drown in water that's too deep, so that's why the river is a bit shallower now. But I'm going to let these lions loose. So we have him there, and I'm going to put another one over here. Oh, no, that's the wrong thingy that I've released into the lion exhibit. You are not a lion. Hopefully that lion didn't see. We don't want him eating any peafowl. But there we are. So we have our 2 lions in the exhibit, and yeah, I still need to find a way out. So let's see if I can hop up here, maybe. And that's taking me nowhere, so that was pointless. What about if I hop out over here? That's probably the best idea. Let's try it. Let's try this. Where is my Carpenter's hammer? I'm gonna try to do that trick. Hopefully the lions don't eat that block of wood that I've just left in there. I'm sure they've got much better things to feed. When we have a lion keeper, that is something I'll add on the website straight away. So if you have enough Pavo points and you want to become a lion tamer, just head over to my website, to the redeem section, and you might be able to become a lion keeper. So yes, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you all enjoyed it. As I said earlier, please leave names for all the animals in the comments. I can't wait to see them, and I can't wait to read them and name them all in the next episode. So, as always, the code is on screen. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Goodbye.